action on the field. Zips will kick it away to get this game going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Lawrence. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Zips hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary, gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Or just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Lawrence. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the Zips looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Makes a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Zips will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, accurate. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They call the counter play here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
First down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Lawrence. Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Zips will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. He'll keep it on the draw play. Eludes a tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Running out of time in the pocket.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence looking to scramble. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The Akron offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Akron. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the pass. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Return goes out of bounds.
The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looks left and finds his target there. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Zips hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Miami offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back. It's Lawrence. Looking for his back. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pressure gets to him again. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Dropping back. It's Lawrence. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
27, Miami, 14.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff will be returned. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they've got the return corral. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Zips will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. third down play for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Zips will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Football comes out. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Got space, looking to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Miami, 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Hurricanes. No chance to catch it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Miami, 21.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. The Akron offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
21 on the play. That's the end of the third quarter play.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And the Zips looking to run some tempo here. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 13 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Fighting him off. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air. It's Lawrence. Throws a rocket toward the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Miami. Strong fight back. That's a crucial score. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Zips come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Handoff to the back. Keep the clock moving. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's caught downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pressure is coming. Quick juke to get free. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Looks like the defense has it.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.